fixing the crazies. Give them the fixing the crazies. In love with my, I must admit I got a gutter. Shawty with the grab it, let the go. Now I make them sick with every fit I want my brother clothes. Play with this, we end it quick, I saw my brother soul. Crossing my brother, then know you crossing me. They wishing for me when I me. But left for me and they all gon' see. I went hard for y'all to leave. Like I miss the old streets, yeah. Back when they didn't know me, yeah. I swear that it's so deep, yeah. Like I be the Kobe, yeah, yeah. Clutching up on the highway, riding down the strip trying to make a pick on a Friday. Always on my tip, wanna get at me sideways. Wanna trip, we gon' better high rate. I'm still with the but not the same homies. I done lost the chain and watched some change on me. I walked through the rain, they watched it rain on me. I took all the pain, they left the blame on me. I ain't want the fame, I swear the fame chose me. Tried to switch my lane, but it still came on me. Really hate this game, I use the same old cheat. I see baloney, still the same old me. They can't wait for me to break, they just wanna steal my way. Go to war up the score for the then they still hate. I do more for by the day. I'm gon' for my that laid away. In love with my, I must admit I got a gutter. Shawty with the grab it, let the go. Now I make them sick with every fit I want my brother clothes. Play with this, we end it quick, I saw my brother soul. Crossing my brother, then know you crossing me. They wishing for me when I me. But left for me and they all gon' see. I went hard for y'all to leave. Like I miss the old streets, yeah. Back when they didn't know me, yeah. I swear that it's so deep, yeah. Like I be the Kobe, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Take me to the dark side, baby. Stuck inside a daydream lately. Hold me on the dark side, hold me on the dark side. Only on the dark side, baby. We could take a night drive, maybe. Crash into the starlight, baby. We could do it all night, we could do it all night. Only on the dark side, baby. All my friends, they call you crazy, but I've been thinking about you lately. We can turn the lights off, we can turn.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with 2X NBA NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
And Brent Scoot Henderson spending 2 years with G League Ignite, the second overall pick in 2023.
Yeah, and Scoot not the first Ignite player to go very high up in the NBA draft. You think about Jalen Green with the Rockets, but an extra year in the G League, committed to staying there and developing his game. I think that helped him in terms of his maturity, and still the sky is the limit for this kid.
Yeah, Wagner's showing he has the strength to beat contact.
Henderson outside. Sinks that one from the post.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And how about the leaping ability of Suggs, getting off the floor with such ease?
Here's McGrady. Pass to Klingon. Isaac with the steal. In transition, the Magic on the run. And Caro no good.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
And it's blocked by Isaac.
We talk about Isaac's reach often, and they're using it to send the shot back.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Back to Avdia. Pass to Henderson. Shot clock at 6. And they pick up 2. Henderson's got his second basket of the night.
And athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Here's Suggs. And he goes in for the dunk.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
I like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Pass to Klingon. Outside Thibault. Here's McGrady. Inside. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. He goes up, and he hammers it home to polish off the break.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, BA, to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there are a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time. And it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. Suggs. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Scoot Henderson.
The tenacity from Suggs. He doesn't back down from anyone when he's knifing inside.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
It's stolen by Jaquez. And another fast break for Orlando. The Magic on the move. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
Now here's Anthony. No good on the triple. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Henderson. Thibault with it. Here's McGrady. No points so far. Outside, Alexander Walker. That one goes. Count it.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Blazers trailed by 18. 20 seconds left in the first. From deep, Reeves. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Anthony with it. Jacks up a three. Fires in the triple.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And it. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, we've seen the Magic really take control here.
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Maxey. Oh, deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Well, you hear team execs say all the time, you're either selling wins or you're selling hope. How true is that, Brent?
Well, if you're an executive, BA, just be right about whatever it is that you're selling. And you got to be realistic. I mean, fans are smart. They understand where your team is. Are you a playoff competitor? Are you young and growing? So that's hope. If you're going deep into the playoff run, you want the wins. Well, Jaquez definitely has that range. He's shown that in the early part of his career. He just wants to be more consistent.
Here's Maxey. They get it back. Outside Reeves. Right side Maxey. And another shot. He's 0 for 5 after that miss.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
To the inside. Baji.
He got his timing down.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
You just look at how smooth that shot is from Porter Jr. From range, he knows what he's doing.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one. Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, BA. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Outside Porter. Ball stolen. In transition, the Magic on the run. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Strong at the rim. Jaquez Jr. holding nothing back.
Outside Reeves. Pass to Maxey. From behind the arc. That one's good. 2 for 8 now.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And Ayton gets it to go.
Ayton rolls to the hoop for two at 7-1. Very fluid.
A minute 39 left in the second period. Anthony in the post. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5. Here's Kamare. Another three for Portland.
Yeah, just an outstanding find by Maxey. More than willing to give it up to open teammates.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And it's blocked by Isaac. Banchero outside. Pass to Black. The three is up. Kept alive. Suggs outside. Orlando again missing. Blazers trailed by 17. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 7 now in this quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game. He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Here's Maxey. And it's Portland with another.
Man, that's just fantastic use of the mid-range by Maxey.
The three from Suggs. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
They get the rebound. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And so it's the Orlando Magic. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be back in a moment. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Blazers trailed by 18. Now here's Henderson. Takes it inside. Great D that time from Banchero.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Three-pointer, no good. So, Brent, when it comes to Scoot Henderson, his mobility alone causes problems.
No doubt about his explosiveness, BA, being one of the things he uses as a weapon. So he gets confidence in that outside shot. People start pressing up on him. You're going to see that quick first step and Scoot Henderson getting to the rim and becoming more impactful offensively.
The kick out to Banchero. He drops it from range. Banchero's got 5 points.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Oh, he picked him clean. To the left wing. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Here's McGrady. No points yet. Henderson outside. Shot clock at 5. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
Orlando leading by 19. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
3rd quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Suggs. And he makes it. 16 points for him.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball.
Blazers ball. Down the lineup for your Trailblazers. Number 20.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Here's Drexler. Pass to McGrady. Picked it out of midair. Here's Suggs. Count it. Suggs has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
With the drive. McGrady, good.
Well, that screen wasn't quite as effective as it could be. However, they find a way to get it done. Credit to Shooter for overcoming that aggressive defense.
Here's Wagner. Thybulle with the board. Blazers trail by 21. Pass to McGrady. It's hauled in by Black. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes.
The 3 ball. Knocks down the triple. Black's got 8.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's McGrady. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. The 3 from Banchero. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
For 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Into the lane. Drexler. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs. These are his first free throws of the game. Good on both. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. To the paint. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
The putback. Bocce grabs a miss.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Alexander Walker with the bucket.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Klingon. And here's Avdia. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. Portland shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
Deni Avdia has a ton of versatility, and the coaches encourage him to explore. I mean, this guy can make an impact both on and off the ball.
Count it. 11 points in the game. 43 seconds left in the third. Anthony outside. Drives to the hoop. And Anthony slams it in.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. He got a piece of it. Here's Alexander Walker. 3-pointer off the mark. There's a screen. Here's McGrady. It's hauled in by the Magic. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. And that'll be game 4 of this 6-game stretch on the road. Orlando shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. First one falls for them.
Second team foul.
Both good from the line that time. Timeout called. Portland.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Henderson for 3. No good that time. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Orlando ahead, running away with it. And we'll be back with you shortly.
69.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And here's Anthony to the middle. Stolen by Ayton. Henderson outside. Let's go with a 3. The shot off that time.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Washington. Lets the 3 fly. And the 3-pointer goes. Washington's got his first 3 points of the game.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Low block shot. It's tipped. In transition, the Magic on the run. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks too.
We also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention. There are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
3-pointer Anthony knocks down the long J.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Launches it from deep. Again, the miss by Portland.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Down low. Here's Baji, and he dunks it down.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Driving to the basket. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
McGrady's shot is off.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now Maxey. Pass to McGrady. Looking to end the run. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Anthony. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And it's blocked. And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Anthony.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, the Magic. Here's Maxey. It's rebounded by Banchero.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And Wagner is a very efficient scorer in the painted area.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Pass to Maxey. Hits the three-pointer.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
Suggs with the bucket. Suggs has got 20 points.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Magic.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that one misses. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
The three from Suggs. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Black. Just 5 to shoot. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Blazers ball.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Maxey with it. Over Suggs. That shot, no good. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. This one